Good day, everyone. So let's discuss the criteria and for the requirements for the final. Okay. So allow me to share my screen. Okay. So this is presentations for the final requirements. No. So for the okay. For the web technologies, no, we discuss from the scratch, no, yung mga basic requirements, no. So, in order for you to develop a responsive, interactive, and dynamic websites, no, it's already discussed. So here comes now the final requirements. So let's discuss about this. So, first, I would like to discuss what are the most common mistake, no, for the web developers na nagawa, no, or makes developers makes. So not testing their code thoroughly before launching a website. Okay, so you are going to test, no, your code before it will be deployed, no. So not using version control to keep track of changes to their code, no. So dapat pag may mga revise, you have to copy the code, then paste this is the version 1, version 2, so mga ganon. So not considering the user experience when designing a website. So you have to consider the UX, no, ano yung may experience ng ano. So dapat it's a very clear ideas, no, yung websites. Not pre- not optimizing their website for mobile device. So this one is the answer for this is the responsive, no. So responsiveness of your websites is a very important. So mobile, ma tablet, and any screen na dapat applicable yung websites natin. Okay? So, not keeping their code up to date with the latest web standards and technologies. So, that is very important to up to dates. So, for now, for the discussions natin, no, we discuss especially yung HTML5, no. So, yung mga HTML sa HTML5 kasi it's more on like you have your section tag, you have your footer tag, you have your header tag. So dun sa lower version ng HTML, they are using the div, no. So just to give the container, no, container of the text, no. So para dun sa CSS designing. So yun, kailangan natin i-update, no. So um and including the JavaScript, no? So let's start with the JavaScript before we going to framework, no? So at least we understand the JavaScript. Okay, so uh, next is not securing the websites with the appropriate measures such as the SSL certificates and the regular backups. So this one is a very expensive, guys. I already discussed this. When you are deploying a system, you need to purchase SSL certificates. So this is for the security measures. So sa atin na requirements, hindi muna natin yan kailangan kasi this is for the demonstrations in the class, pero pag mag-deploy kayo, you need that kind of SSL securities or certificates. Not adequately testing their websites for compatibility with different browsers and devices. So that's one common problem. No? Not optimizing their website for search engine optimization. So that is the answer is that is you need to include the SEO through meta tags. Yung mga meta tags natin, no? So it's a very important to include that para yung mga keywords na yun mababasa ng browser. Okay? So alam ng browser at saka yung mga search priority na makikita natin doon sa search engine. So It's a very important yung meta tags, no, for the SEO. Next is not keeping their skills up to date by staying current with the latest developments and the web developments. So that's the problem kung hindi tayo mag-step up. So since we already know the basic fundamentals, then you can go to adding your knowledge using the different frameworks for designing, okay, and even for Python, no? Python, no? And backends. So maraming iba dyan na frameworks, especially for the PHP, no? You have Cogniter, you have your Laravel, okay? So you can use that. No, not second is not communicating effectively with the clients and stakeholders, no? So that's the common problem if we are not continuing communicating with our clients. That's a big problem because they are the end user. So, dapat communicate tayo lagi sa end user kung ano ba yung kailangan, ganito ba yan. So, it's a lot of meetings. Okay? So, before it happens for the deployments kasi makita natin na successful yung website kasi it's very well consolidated and you are going to conduct a lots of meetings to confirm if this process is okay. Hindi lang yung parang solo ano lang decisions, no, hindi dapat ganon. Okay, we are flexible, no, we're going to coordinate with the clients. Okay, so for the final requirements, guys, no, so let's discuss the final requirements. So you are going to develop a website, no? Yung pinaka-criteria natin, pinaka-requirements natin is your website must be responsive, interactive, and dynamic. Okay? So you have to consider this three. Okay? So okay, so for the developments of the website with the the following minimum requirements. Okay, you are going to select the product, example, software company or PC World, etc. Okay, so you are going to select ano po yung company na gagawan nyo ng websites. Okay, so then you are going to identify the target audience. Okay, so first one is landing page. So your landing page, it must be an index.php. So later on, I will show you the examples of the landing page o ano yung content ng landing page, no? Yung landing page is not an home.page usually nilalagay natin, no? So iba yung sa home, depende ano yung ilalagay yung designs, no? Depende sa content ninyo. Okay? So yung landing page, it must be pag makita pa lang ng mag-visit sa websites, no, alam na nila na ano yung products mo, at saka if they need i-news something from your office na ma-inform sila. Okay? So any informations that uh, about your company briefly lang, no, na pagkaano. So next one is you have your home.php, and of course you're going to develop that about that PHP, and then we have to sign in that PHP and the login page with the firm validations, no? So yung mga ganun. So we already discussed that, no? Kung ano yung mga possible na mga content na yan, no? Sinasummarize ka na lang. Okay? For the contact form, of course, yung contact form natin, you have your full name, email ad, and you have your phone number, and then you have to add the locations, no? Dapat yung contact form natin may locations. Okay? So that para alam natin kung taga saan siya. Okay? So, madagdagan yung mga datas na yun sa presentations or yung sa demonstration natin sa dynamic websites, no? So, dagdagan nyo yun. Okay, so, of course, sa contact form natin, you are going to add with the validation forms. So, yung mga validation forms natin is that it's either you are going to implement the PHP or even the JavaScript. Ganon din sa sign in and sign up or log in. Sign in, you have your sign up and then log in. Okay? So, yun yung ano, sign in that PHP log in, sign in and sign up. Okay, sign in, sign up. Okay? Yun yung ano, same lang pala to sila. So, sign in, so, sign up, log in. So, sign up, and log in. Of course, mag-sign up kayo and then, or diretso ka na mag-log in. Kung hindi pa, of course, going to sign up. Correct. Okay. So, ganun dapat. So, sign up and log in. So, with validation form, dapat walang empty sa data natin. So, of course, you're going to create a database for the sign in and sign up. Okay? So, para dun sa, or what we call that is the user, no? Pwedeng tawagan natin yan user for sign in and sign up. Okay? So you have to create a table tree. So dapat may user. So sa user, para yung target niya is sign in, sign up. Okay? So you have to create another table. Okay? So next is contact form. Okay? So sa contact form natin, yun nga ang na-mention ko kanina, no, yung contact form natin, you have your full name, you have your uh, contact number, email ad, and the locations, no? So this one, for the web developer, okay, that PHP, that is your files, no? So file ng web developer, and then you are going to add uh, company, okay? Company.php. Okay? So sa web developer, this is about this is for about that PHP, no? So yung laman yan ng page na yan dalawa. Okay? So sa about sa about natin, yung laman kasi naka-drop down list to siya. So dalawa yung laman diyan. Okay? So you have your when you click the web developer, mag-display yung mga details ninyo. So when you click the company sa about, okay, so magdi-display si about the company. When you click that, automatic mag-display yung about company ninyo. So okay, so assets, of course, this assets is the crude, no? So yung sa crude natin, of course, si contact form ang i-display natin, yung katulad ng paano natin develop yung demonstration natin sa dynamic websites, no? So you can use that so that you will be guided, no? So all of this is what we call assets, no? You're going to create a folder, name it assets, then lahat nito na mga folder, lahat nito ng mga files ilalagay sa assets folder. And then, of course, mababago yung directions mo dun sa mga links ng ano. So you have to add asset slash ganon, di ba? So that's how we locate the directory using the slash. Okay? So that's one, no? It is considered in our criteria na yun yung hahanapin ko if you are looking for a perfect score, no? So you have to follow this one. So assets, nakalagay lahat yan yung mga files na yan sa assets folder. Okay? So of course yung CSS natin files, yung C, CSS is style that is the style dot CSS. So you can modify that, no? Style basta may .css, that is external lang, external link yung gagamitin natin, external or link or files. Okay? So ganyan. Okay? So that would be the ano. So if you have questions, guys, just send me a PM. Okay? With regards to this. Next one, Okay, so this is the example of the landing page, no? So you can modify this, no, by changing color. Uh, let's change this color na lang. Okay, para mas ano siya. Sabihin na, ay, dry naman yan. Okay. This one. Okay? So mga ganon. So this is a very simple designs, no, hindi siya magulo. Very readable yung text. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina sa you have to consider the UX and the UI. If your background is dark, so lighter yung color ng mga text natin pati yung button. Okay, dito. Okay, you can change it depende na. So nilayout ko lang to sa ano ha, sa sa PowerPoint. So, pwede niyo natin to ay modify ng color. Okay. Yan. Okay? So, para mas malinaw. So, you can add the logos, no? Logo ng company nyo, it's either text or PNG file or JPEG file. Okay, this is a Lorem Ipsum dummy. Okay, so name, of course, this is the uh, for the newsletter. So you have your name and email ad, then you are going to submit. Okay, so submit. So of course, sa data kailangan ma-view pa rin natin. No? Gawa lang kayo ng simple link lang. Okay? Simple link lang para ma-view lang natin display. Okay? So no need to put a what we call this one user categories like admin and client, no? So pero kung malagyan niyo yan ng admin client, mas maganda. Okay? So si admin ma-view niya lahat, ma-edit, tapos si client is only viewing on. Okay? So si admin lang ang may authority sa lahat. Okay? So you can define that sa you can define that in the user type. Okay? So nga ganun. So this is the landing page, guys. So makita nyo dito, walang naka-highlight, na makita nyo lang home, about, contact. Okay? So sa about, of course, nandyan yung pag when I click the about, so makita, mag-drop down list yung web developer and the company, about the company ninyo. So you have to add the models here, or you can add something like here. No, this is a simple footer, guys. Okay, so for the landing page. So when you are developing a website, rest assured that your template is the same always. No, hindi yung pabago-bago na color in every page, pabago-bago ng mga color every page, no? So you have to be consistent, no? White and green, itong ano yung tawag to, blue green na mga color, you have to be consistent, and also the orange. So yung mga ganun, so you have to be conscious with regards to the design, no? It's part of your UX and UI. So this is the example of the landing page. So for the home, no, it depends upon you on how to put a layouts. So this is only an example, no. So of course you have the container, this one here and this one. Okay, two containers from the right and left, isang container pero pahaba siya. And then of course yung template niyo sa header, same pa rin 'yan. Okay, just to avoid the confusions of the users sa user end, para hindi siya malito kung saan ako nagpunta, saan yung home, saan yung about. So dapat kung ano yung dito sa taas, same pa rin 'yan pagdating niyo sa next page. Okay? So kaya lang i-highlight nyo, this is a home. Okay? So makikita natin yan, my home. So this is the layout for the home. So you are going to advertise your company here, achievements, etc. Okay? So it depends upon on you on how to put a content, no? So kasi sa mga din sa company, sa mga web developer, so hindi lang puro yan mga hindi puro mga programmer yan diyan. Meron tayong writers niyan, no? So meron tayong sa documentation, mga ganun. So that's a different departments. So dito lang sa atin, in-assume natin yun yung mga tasks. So kayo na bahala maglagay dito. Okay? So, ganun din yung about web developer and the drop down, naka-drop down yan. Pag click mo ng about, naka-drop down yan. Then about the web developer, about the company. So that is the two page, no? Two page ng PHP. So when you click that, same pa rin yung functions pupunta dun sa link. So of course, ano lang yan, link lang yan ng PHP that company.php or webdeveloper.php. Ilagay nyo lang yan sa anchor tag. So para mag-link yan. Okay? So this is for the home example, no? So for the about, when you click the about, under that is developer, of course you're going to put your pictures here. Dapat professional na mga pictures, ha, hindi yung selfie, hindi yung naka-ano lang, hindi lang yung uh, naka naka sleeve or something na dapat decente, ha. Decente yung mga pictures natin na ilalagay dito. Okay, so you have your content. So short background about this developer. So you have to state their locations, inspirations as a web developer. So etc. Kayo na bahala maglagay dyan about yourself, background about yourself na related sa job ninyo or special skills. No, very important yung interest ninyo and skills. Okay? Yun yung dapat malagay. Huwag nyo ilagay nyo dito yung mga mga ex ninyo, no? So dapat ilagay nyo dito yung about your inspirations in web developments, interest and skills. Okay? So even your locations, so pwede siya ilagay dito. Okay? For the web developer. Okay? So yung template, ha, dapat hindi pa bago-bago ng mga So same lang talaga. Kita niyo, same lang. Okay? So for the company, of course, you're going to to display this, no? Pero itong natin, no, napapansin niyo dito na this is ilang section to? One, two. Dapat ito isa lang to, isang section to, kaya lagyan mo lang ng dito. So 1, 2, 3. So para yung mga sections na yan, guys, now this is a very important for the responsiveness later on. So kaya pag i-small natin yan, so dapat yan dito yung picture, dito yung description niya, picture description. Okay? So yun yung dapat mangyari sa natin. So you have to be conscious of using the divisions or sections, no? So you can use the HTML5 tags to deliver this output, no? Okay, so this is for the widescreen. So what if kung sa cellphone na? So dapat you have to apply the responsiveness all over your websites. Okay, so this is for the about. So for the contact, of course, sa contact natin, we have your sign up. Di ba, sign up? Inulit natin, I'm sorry. Inulit natin kasi dapat pabalik-balik yung sign in, login. Isa lang yon. Sign up, kung wala pang siyang kung wala pa siyang what we call this one, kung wala pa siyang account. Kung meron na, you have to log in. Of course, that is with validation forms. Sa contact form, of course, with validation form pa rin. Okay? Same as what we have did. Okay? So, criteria, for the criteria. Okay? Before that, let's go back to here. So dapat yan, itong lahat ng websites natin pinakita, no? Bago tayo pumunta sa criteria, itong lahat ng mga websites, dapat yan responsive. Ito sa widescreen. So dapat pag ginano natin yan, ito nasa taas, okay? Anyan, yan. Tapos ito is nasa last. Okay? So parang ganon. So depende kung paano yan i-erase. Dapat hindi yan ma-distort, guys. So responsiveness talaga. Okay? So we already discussed about the responsiveness. I have already give you the source code and how to do it, and I give you also the materials, reading materials on the CSS, HTML, JavaScript, and the PHP for your guide. So iba din yun yung demonstrations natin. Alam nyo yun, nasa ano natin, Google Classrooms yan. Okay, so this one, ito yung mauna, tapos ito, sunod-sunod sila. So dapat nakakulum yan siya. So you can use the flex or grid, okay, for the for the responsiveness of your website. You can use the grid or flex, okay. So dapat pag small screen na i-detect niya, I think you have to set that in 600 pixel, no? 600 pixel ma-detect na niya, dapat magano na siya, okay, 600 pixel. Or you can do it in even 500, pero iset niya lang 600 kasi sa tablet dapat mag ano na siya, responsive na siya. Okay? So ganun din dito. So you have your pictures, then ito susunod, tapos ito sunod, tapos dito sa baba yan. So magiging description ito, no? Pag paliitin siya. So mauna yung picture ng developer, then you have your description, picture ng then description. So maglagay lang kayo ng border each of this na kahit ano lang, 2 pixel lang na border para mag-specify na ito yung ano niya, hanggang dyan lang siya, no? Ma-specify lang. Okay? So ganun din dito. So dapat align in column siya. Okay? Okay, same lang din dito. Actually, walang kagaanong ano dito. Madali lang. So, basta masunod lang yung yung sa responsiveness na mas madali lang dito sa mga forms. Kaya hindi tulad nung sa previous na slides, may mga content yon. So, kailangan mag-align in column talaga siya. Okay, so criteria, proper use of HTML tags and eliminate unused HTML tags, that 15%. So proper implementation of CSS properties, eliminate unused CSS properties, that is 20%. Responsiveness, that is 20%. Criteria, create database name contact, that is a contact SQL, no? Yung name ng database natin. So, papalitan na lang natin to with form. So, with form.sql lang natin yung name ng database. Then, newsletter table and information table, it must be created, no? So, ayan. Okay, so itong dalawa. So, we can use user table also. User table. So for the user table, newsletter table, and information table. Okay? So tatlo ang table na i-create niyo. That is 15%. Okay? So dynamic website for contact form, sign up, and login, that is 20%. No? Add comments in the scripts or tags for instruction. This is the best practices for the programmer and web developments. Of course, that is 5%. Using external CSS for styling HTML tags, and together with the JavaScript, okay, including JavaScript. Okay, so if you are going to create a JavaScript, pwede siya external. Internal, pwede rin siya. Okay, so JavaScript. Okay, so a total of 100%. 15, 35, that's 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Okay, so that is a total of 100%. So for the major requirements, okay, so you have your final, then we have the major requirements or the MC02, no? Kasi we have done the major requirements 1, and we have the major requirements 2. So you're going in the major requirements is you're going to deploy your develop websites online. So a total of 100% if your website deployed is dynamic, and then if it is static, that is 50%, no? 50% lang na points na ang ibigay natin for the major requirements. Iba yung exam, iba yung major requirements. So deployment lang yung sa atin. Okay? So for the major requirements is a deployment. Okay? So I hope that it is clear to you guys. Good luck and God bless everyone.